How much farther can I go?
The dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
I had the strangest dream last night. There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our heads. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream. Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us. Is there a reason you're such an utter drip? I mean, do you have some sort of condition? Honestly, it's like you hate good news. Did you actually want something, or are you just here to spoil my fun? What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it. I was attacked. A gang of vagrants, a tribe of wandering Gur, took issue with a ruling I'd made. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be. Well, obviously I would, but you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you. Excellent. Now that that's settled, lead on.
No time to rest.
Watch your back.
Never a dull moment.
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself just yet. I had the strangest dream last night. A visitor came to me. A vision of unparalleled beauty and power. She told me she was watching over me, protecting me, and that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace what powers they have to offer. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it. A real manifestation, perhaps, but not an individual of flesh and blood in the manner you or I would consider to be real. Whether she spoke the truth or not, well, I think I require a little more evidence before taking a fantasy at her word. Until then, best we speak of other matters. Was there something you wish to ask? That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please. I sense you don't quite appreciate the urgency. You'll have to speak slowly. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I appreciate it greatly, but I can know you have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. I am, after all, the villain of the tale. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. Perhaps. But enticements beyond the perimeters of mortality are powerful motivators. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Suffice it to say, I obtained an obscure and ancient book that had locked away inside a much coveted prize. was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time, locked away from Mystra herself. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Terrifying, isn't it? And that is only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Don't touch me.
No one's stopped me yet.
How delicious.
do what us true souls command. Spill the blood of non-believers.
That the jingle of coin I hear? Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous. Pleasure.
Someone there?
Absolute's looking out for me now.
At least things have stayed in.
I ain't never felt so strong.
Pigs have fight.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's move.
Make way.
missed a step.
Shall we dance? They won't know what bit them. Step quick.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Careful, I bite.
Can't give up now.
What now?
Looking ahead.
Trust no one.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Action, not reaction.
Keep your distance, darling.
I've got a long road ahead.
Well, hello.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Still breathing, despite everything. Something over there.
It looks like all those moon plates can be turned.
That's curious.
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom. Time to press ahead.
have to spend so long poking about down here? I'd much rather be outside, with the sun on my skin.
You've only just come to tolerate sun and you're already nostalgic. If you're going to complain the whole way, by all means, return topside. You could use the color. Assume nothing.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Keep a blade close. It is, as they say, empty. With pleasure.
Still alive. So that's progress.
That's curious.
Trap. Be cautious.
Let's see here.
Vlaakith's will be done. Repositioning. Found and taken.
All right, what now?
What a day. Hardly a challenge.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
looking ahead.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Get back! Have to keep going. No time for mercy.
Can't give up now.
What to do?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Let's get going.
Watch your back.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Keep a blade close.
No one's stopped me yet. What's that?
Careful, I bite. For a skeleton key.
No time to rest. These fungal spores are everywhere.
careful.
All right, what now?
Assume nothing.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. As I was taught.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
The dance macabre. This way.
Victory awaits.
Can't even catch my breath. Another fight. Let's go. choice but to keep going. Well, so much for peace. I wonder if this is worth the cost. Need to find a way forward.
Time to strike. Try something else. No time to waste.
Don't linger.
Nothing important is ever easy. These boots have seen everything.
Survival is all that matters. Time to push my luck again. Time to press ahead.
I am fury. I am death. On the move. Taking position.
Let's turn someone inside out. A better position.
Never a dull moment. Blood comes easy these days.
shock must be under incredible strain.
There's blood in the air. On the way.
Still on my feet. Still breathing, despite everything.
I am fury. I am death.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Victory awaits.
Let's have some courage.
Time to strike. Make way. Time to strike. Take you.
Another fight. Let's go. Best be on my way.
to do.
I'll feel that one later.
What in the hells are you?
They're coming. They're coming.
No, someone's coming. And someone else wants us to know.
They are coming. You are coming.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Is that blood? Never mind.
Indolence breeds madness.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
How delicious.
Never a dull moment.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Got you!
Can't give up now.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. What now?
Vlagith's will be done.
Still alive. So that's progress.
The infamous...
There's Zentarim. Mercenaries and cutthroats. Useful friends, if you can afford them.
Another step forward.
Easy.
Looking ahead.
Well, hello. Traps. How considerate. Let's crack it open. Doesn't work.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Keep your distance, darling.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Eager for battle. Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
What's that?
Indolence breeds madness.
Timasks, known to cause confusion. Best not get too close.
What a day.
Indolence breeds madness.
Broken bones. Must have fallen.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil. No matter how you grip or tug, the sword remains firmly lodged in the stone. You can't recall anything this esoteric. There are too many rituals about swords to count.
Let's get going.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil. This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Elistray. Blood can only be honored with blood. No matter how you grip or tug, the sword remains firmly lodged in the stone.
Someone there?
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil. No matter how you grip or tug, the sword remains firmly lodged in the stone.
No one's stopped me yet.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil. The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows. It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
Trust no one.
Eager for battle.
Can't give up now.
Blackets will be done.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Can you believe this is my first time in the Underdark? The world is so big! No room in your party. What should I do? Till next time.
Fate spins along as it should.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? Thou mayest. As thou wishest.
Yeah? Hell yes.
All right, what now?
Soldier.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Action, not reaction.
What to do?
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. And you haven't tried to have it removed. It would have made little difference if you had. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I have kept a careful watch on the movements of the cult. Though the Absolute's aims are not yet clear to me, its methods are. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. It's complicated, but I'm an adventurer, just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. Follow the cultists' trail. They will lead you to their masters. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us. Well chosen. Battles are won with swords, not mind games born of brainworms. And there will come a battle, of that I'm most certain. The one truth that fell out of the dream figure's cankered lips. it is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. Buffoonery. And you believe it no more than I do. Whatever this voice, whomever this master, it dominates dreams and unites minds.
Let's march!
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanus, guide your path.
If not over, then through.
Keep your blades up,
That ox is staring right at me. Whoa!
tell only me.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Speak. I would prefer not to. But if Master Halcyon does not return, Korga will give the order, and my voice will not matter. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. It searches for news of Master Halcyon. Only he can set this right. If he is gone, well, pray that he is not. He left with the adventurers. They went treasure hunting in an old temple near here. Master Halcyon did not chase treasure. I do not know what he was chasing, but he never returned.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas. She must pay the price.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Halcyon is gone. I am first druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sifasif, Tila, to me!
Thank you, Korga. Master Halcyon...
Halcyon isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halcyon. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halcyon return home.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the Circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Tried to steal from
Until Master Hal...
We take...
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. So you say, yet the child walks free. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to the tiefling leader. Zevlor, he's called. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Softer than a whisper. Breathe quiet. Move with care. Better be cautious. A couple turns should do it. Free for the taking.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? Stupid or a liar? Neither is needed here. Go!
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
This may be Catherine's.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? Did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halsin, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this. All right? Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Nothing? You're sure? All right. I suppose that makes things easier. Give me your arm, please. Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first. I'm sorry. Maybe Master Halsin could have plucked it from your head, but I can't. Without him here, the only treatment for an illithid tadpole is death. You're a risk to the people around you. I'm truly, truly sorry. For what it's worth, the poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep.
You try to find a clue among the thorns, but there's nothing. You have no idea what poisons tainted your veins.
You can't have it. I can't risk you turning. You'd kill us all. I won't. I can't. Gods above. It's a risk. All right. Master, now this is a vial of wyvern poison. It's quick and painless. I hope it... And here, I've spent my life treating folk and never once... Master Halsin and I were... Because you should all be changing. There should be a small... You can't cure what you don't understand. And as much as I know about mind flayers, I can't make heads nor tails of this. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. I wish I could tell you more. All I can... Good luck out there. Take it one step at a time, Nettie.
Not everyone subscribes.
It'll take more than a nasty drink to finish Lae'zel of Kresh Kalir.
If we do start to turn, with a little more flair than poison, is self-immolation totally passé?
I prefer steel myself, but I was raised well.
All right, time to skulk about.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how. You are not ready. That's all right.
That might be worth a look.
We have yet to... He has seen... Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each Kresh contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Or you simply weren't listening. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more, infinities upon infinities. Now I have seen you enlightened, I will report your progress to Vlaakith herself once I ascend.
You know, if that parasite isn't to your taste, I'd be happy to consume it in your stead. I don't relish the thought, but if you're going to just leave it sitting in your pack, well, one of us should try it. Ah, so that's how it is. A pity. Because if you continue to get between me and what I want, I will have to find a way through you. Just something to think about.
I can't even see a lock to pick. I can't even see a lock to pick.
and Vanis, I just want my bed.
The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth. The rat watches your movements but does not speak.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over, but we'll try. Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
Eager for battle.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. That was stupid and reckless.
What a charmer.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Right. I've got food.
By Mordai's eyes. More of them. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow. Lower. You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough. The locals prove compliant. A useful trait. Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The teeth sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By Vlakith's covenant, I know little more.
Goblins, druids, this grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice. What to bring?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Here it comes, you little beast! Right, I've got food, water, my dagger.
That goblin won't be the last.
It was wrong.
It was justice. Or the start of it. There. Done.
I miss my forge.
Nearly ready.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
My dagger.
Just out of view. Don't give me trouble now. Let's see what you're hiding.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Whatever we want.
I think I'd make a fine teacher. Or a baker.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Bring it on.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. I suppose so. We don't have much, but we'll scrape together whatever we can. Of course. Everything we have. Anything we can give you, we will. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes. Of course.
Goblins, gnomes. So many ways to die.
Someone there?
Looking ahead. These boots have seen everything.
What's that?
Open up!
Can't slow down.
A magic mirror. You've read all about them, but never seen one up close before. The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. The face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Speak your name. I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You recognize the name, of course. Anyone that knows of the Red Wizards would. Zastam is a powerful lich that rules the land of Thay. He drove many Red Wizards out of their ancestral home.
Poor choice. You will be purged.
Maybe not. Well, so much for peace.
I'm heating up. touch this! No surrender.
Victory awaits. Taking position. Death, you will not take me.
Breathing, despite everything. These boots have seen everything.
My turn.
I will ascend.
Blood comes easy these days.
Torment! Gods, it's hot in here.
Swift and lethal.
Death's cold grip. Where do I go from here?
I am fury. I am death.
This is worth the cost. You've made a grave mistake.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
That's not going to work.
You are not my master. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then,
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Rested enough. Now, forward. Oh, action, not reaction.
What's cooking?
Let's get going.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here. Enough waiting. I crave blood.
What's the story?
I've got a long road ahead.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable. Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Better be careful. Those webs carry vibrations.
Oh my word. Tactical.
Survival is all that matters.
Fuck yes.
Victory awaits. No time
to waste.
Bye forever, pal. Now this is my happy place.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's go.
I am fury. I am death. On the move. It tosseth.
One, two.
Victory awaits. In my best interest. to strike. Taking position. I'm going to enjoy this. I am fury. I am death. No time to waste.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Got it.
Swift and lethal. My path be true.
Put the wind back in my sails.
Still alive. So that's progress. Never wanted the easy path.
hello.
Making me sweat.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Outmaneuver them.
Ready for another round? Got it.
I will ascend. In my best interest.
Too much.
taking position.
Du Visitest, Specialist. You're mine.
Soldier, I need your help.
Taste my fury. Time to strike.
Soldier, I need your help. I smell blood. Put him up. Soak it up.
Time to strike.
I will not know failure. Under pressure. My injuries need tending. I will ascend.
Don't be shy.
Wounds, too much to bear. No time to rest.
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland. Skvar, which makes you all the more tempting. You've proven me wrong at every turn. You are efficient, dominant, courageous. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end. Isn't it obvious? I want to taste you. Do you?